All right. Hello, guys, and welcome to your unique devotion. uh, Today it's a little extra chilly, so I need a little bit more of a hat, but somehow I got to get the cool hat into the picture. Today I'll be reading John chapter 8, verses 37 through 47. This is entitled Abraham's Seed and Satan's. So let's get started. John chapter 8, verse 37. Listening ears? Alright. I know that you are Abraham's descendants, but you seek to kill me, because my word has no place in you. I speak what I have seen with my father, and you do what you have seen with your father. They answered and said to him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said to them, If you were Abraham's children, you would do the works of Abraham. But now you seek to kill me, a man who has told you the truth which I heard from God. Abraham did not do this. You do the deeds of your father. Then they said to him, We were not born of fornication. We have our Father, God, one Father. Jesus said to them, If God were your Father, you would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from God, nor have I come of myself, but he sent me. Why do you not understand my speech? Because you are not able to listen to my word. You are of your father, the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of it. But because I tell you the truth, you do not believe me. Which of you convicts me of sin? And if I tell the truth, why do you not believe me? He who is of God hears God's words. Therefore, you do not hear, because you are not of God. So that was John chapter 8, verses 37 through 47. So for me, what stands out here is they're not really getting what he's saying. They're not really hearing. They're getting what they want to hear. They're not really listening to what he's saying, because what he's saying isn't meant to be hurtful. It's meant to point out the truth. So if they could just see the truth, they would be set free. And then they would go, I understand. But instead, they're taking it as offense. They're taking it as him slandering them, which the people of the time also probably took it as the same, whoever was standing by listening, that, I mean, he was calling them the devil. He was really being kind of mean. But he wasn't necessarily trying to put them down. He wants them to be saved just as much as everyone else. He wasn't trying to cast them aside. They were doing that all on their own, because that's what they were choosing. So the question then that comes out, if he's talking to me, what do you hear? What does Brandon hear? What is it that you are listening to? So what is it that Brandon is listening to today? Be mindful of what's going in these two orifices. Don't just and don't just think of it as music, as what you're listening to. Think about what are the people saying around you that you're just accepting. What are you saying out loud? You hear your own words. Yes, what music are you listening to? What are you using to pump you up? Are you using angry music? Maybe that's not the best. Are you using Bach and Beethoven, or some Christian contemporary? Something that's more uplifting, something that swells the soul. Be careful when you're listening to what people are saying, because that also has the same effect. The music that you love and the words that you hear, they can swell the soul. But if people are talking nasty, if the things in the news are not like happy and doing you favors, they're not helping you fulfill your purpose, they're just getting in there and mucking up your brain. So what do you hear, and what is it that you are listening to today? I encourage you to kind of focus on that a little bit more, and talk to God about it, pray about it, ask Him, Lord, what am I listening to? Help me to focus on that today. Pray about that. I hope that God gives you all the blessings you deserve, and even more so all the blessings you don't deserve. Have a wonderful day.